Well, hi folks. As we get closer to Thanksgiving, Grandma Elizabeth and I are extremely busy. Of course, this Thanksgiving is going to be very hard because my husband John is no longer with me. It's going to be my first Thanksgiving without my husband. Well, they always say tradition. You have to continue tradition. Grandma Elizabeth loved to bake all kinds of stuff. So I'm going to bake chocolate muffins today. I'm adding in 2 cups of all-purpose flour. There we go. I'm adding in a cup of sugar. Make sure it's exactly right because Grandma Elizabeth is very funny about cooking. 1 cup of sugar. You know, when you lose somebody, Grandma Elizabeth lost her husband also. It's very hard, folks, to start doing things and everything in here. We want to make sure we have enough sugar because it'll be bitter if we don't. I'm adding in a cup of sugar. Half a cup of cocoa. Now, I also want to add in my baking soda. Then we're going to mix everything together. I'm adding in 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Let me make sure exactly 1 teaspoon. Let me check it. Let me check it. I can't find it. 1 second. I know it's here. 1. Yes, 1 teaspoon of baking soda. I just saw it a minute ago. Yeah. Teaspoon of baking soda. And sometimes you don't see it the right way, and you know. Mix this together. You want to really mix. Mix, mix, mix. It's completely blended together, and we're going to go to the next step. Let me put the baking soda away. I'm going to add in my milk. I'm adding in 1. Yeah, Grandma Elizabeth started her baking a week before Thanksgiving. Well, actually, the beginning of the first day of November. Oh, what am I doing, folks? 1 1/2 cups of milk. All right, I'm going to add in my 1/2 cup of oil. Then I'm going to add in my milk. I'm sorry about that. I had the 1/2 cup already in use. Make sure it's 1 1/2 cups of milk, folks. You want to have that milk. All right, I'm also going to add in 1 egg. Don't forget that egg, folks. If you forget the egg, it will not come out. And also adding in just a dash of vanilla extract. Here we go. Just a dash. You don't need a lot of vanilla in this. It's not vanilla, it's chocolate. Okay, now we have it. Yeah, she got ready for Thanksgiving the day after Halloween. Make sure, folks, you get all that powder out. Everything Grandma Elizabeth made was from scratch, including a delicious, wonderful cheese strudel. I actually remember helping her roll out the strudel dough. We stretched it across the whole table. That's how far it goes. Make sure it's out. Bottom, top, every place. Here we go. Now, we're going to start putting it into you can use an ice cream scooper. If you have one, you can use a spoon. I prefer using an ice cream scooper. Here we go. I used to eat the batter. I'm telling you, folks, in those days you were able to eat cake batter, muffin batter. It was really delicious and yummy. It's done. Folks, often you get powder on the bottom. There's nothing to worry about. Just mix it together. It's not going to do any harm. It's just going to be mixed together anyway. Okay, now we have a little Messy Bessie here. Grandma Bessie used to call Messy Bessie when there was a Messy Bessie. She had a book called Messy Bessie. Remember that book? I can probably find it in Google someplace. Okay, now we're going to make sure everything is cleaned off of here. We're baking it at 375. I would say a good half an hour until it's completely done. Folks, and here we go. Grandma Elizabeth used to call it milk chocolate muffins, and that's what we're going to call it because they add a lot of milk into this, folks, and it's really a wonderful treat to have them on Thanksgiving. You can have it any time of the year, but she used to bake all kinds of stuff for Thanksgiving, folks. I used to help her. We'd go over every day after school, and also she lived in Newark at that time, and I'm trying to remember. Yeah, it was Newark. Grandpa Blue was still alive, and yes, I remember helping Grandma Elizabeth on weekends. I slept overnight and helped her all week. I'd bake strudel, butter cookies. Every time I come to the kitchen, have a great day.